So there's a couple of different components to not just only marketing, but also creating an actual real funnel that allows you to serve your audience the best, whether that's with a podcast, whether it's a product or service that you really want people to get out there, but asking yourself, what would most benefit my business? So looking at a few different components. One of the most important components, as we know, is social. So whether that's networking, gaming, maintaining customers and clients, that's a big part of an entrepreneur's job. So if your social skills are subpar, then your business will struggle. And I just feel like everyone can benefit from greater social skills, and whether that's an entrepreneur or not. But if your customer, what I like to call your soft skills, your ability to communicate, your ability to actively listen, your ability to be empathetic to others. But the more you can develop those type of social skills, the more valuable just your interactions and become. And it's like, and I think that they're effective whether you're an entrepreneur or a business owner or not, but social skills, and going from your social skills to your marketing skills, because we know and that we hear a lot about the marketing component, and there are some others, but marketing is very, very important. If people don't know about your business, then you're going to struggle. So there are tons of inexpensive marketing resources. It's one of the reasons that this program is out. It's one of the reasons that we have marketing help for non-marketer, is to really try to be a resource that curates some of the best tools and resources, the software, the news that you need to know, the announcements about the best ways for you to develop or to share your product or your service or your podcast. But the marketing piece is very, very important. I'm sure we all know that. But if you are able to understand, because a lot of times, like I say, I hear people say, well, I have to have this tool or I have to be on this platform. But it really helps to understand your business, your audience, and understanding what tool is right for you when you need it, like right now. Not, well, when I'm at this stage in my business. And a lot of times I see people that will get these tools or they have these resources where they're really have a lot of expense, but they're not necessarily at that level in their business. I'm really big on software service. I'm very big on software tools and resources that allow you to eliminate monthly fees. So those are the type of resources that I bring to you. And then from all aspects of marketing, whether that's in traffic generation, whether that's in content marketing, video marketing, but really sitting down. And that's one of the things that we do when I'm working individually with clients, is sitting down and seeing what it is that you have to offer and what are the best vehicles to deliver that. Car marketing. That's it, because your marketing is a very important vehicle for not only getting in touch with your audience, but for getting shit sold. So that's the thing. So with car marketing, it's really about creating, whether that's your product or service, creating and engaging with your audience with the products and the communications that you put out, automating a lot of those products and services, automating a lot of the tasks and the day-to-day routine that you do, and then being able to relate and connect with your audience, to engage, and to also to be able to relate with others, whether that's in your industry, in your field, whether that's in developing joint partnerships, but being able to have a complete and total system, if you will. You guys know I hate that phrasing, but to really have a complete and total, I like to say the wheel, a full circle, and a very contained way of putting your product or service out there, connecting with the people that value it the most, and actually being able to create a livelihood from it. And it's like, so, and it doesn't have to be like, oh, I made $1 million last week. None of that. What if whatever you make 40 hours a week at the job that you can't stand, what if you could just replace that income with doing something that you actually like? Seems simple to me. It doesn't have to be the $1 million people, and you don't have to feel scared away if you're not one of the $1 million like marketing people. It's like, so yeah, it's like it doesn't have to be that serious. I mean, like, it's serious, but you know. Anyway, so we're going to go on from marketing skills. And then I think another thing that's really important with that is that not only with the marketing, but once you got the people all excited, then you got to have selling skills. Yeah, because it's hard to make money without customers or clients. So if you have selling skills, those can be among the most valuable skills and talents as an entrepreneur or small business owner that you could ever develop. Like that's definitely something that's going to always stick with you, even just the ability to persuade or to convince. Because a lot of times people say, "Oh, I can never be a salesperson. I don't like sales." A lot of times, like my little hippy dippy friends are like, "Oh, I don't like sales," but it's not. I look at sales as exchanging something of value and receiving a compensation for my time and the energy and the passion that went into creating it or sharing it with you or whatever. It's like, so it should be an even exchange of energy, even swap, no swindle. So idea, if you're doing it that way, it shouldn't feel all icky. It shouldn't feel gross. But if it does, come talk to me. We'll work it out. But I do think selling skills are really important. So if you don't have all the income that you want, then I think that just really honing in and developing your sales skills can really be a world of difference and a good use of, if you have just a small allotted amount of time each day for self development, it could be a great use of that. So, and then I think also if you're going to do selling, and a great way to do that and do it in a way that feels comfortable and a little more effortless, is public speaking. I think that that is a skill that everybody should be way better at. Because I remember, like, back in high school, we used to have like debate team, different stuff like that. I don't even know if they have that in high school now. It's like, but just getting the developing the skill of the art of conversing and the art of conversation and getting your communicating and getting your point across and being able to understand and take in other people's points and argue intelligently. So I think the world could use a lot more of that. But on the public speaking arena, and depending on your business, but it can be a very useful skill. I think that it not only helps you build the confidence that when you're dealing with people and going out and speaking to people, but like there's levels to this, and especially with like my startup people or the people who are like trying to get all that like seed funding and stuff. The higher up you go, like it's harder to get in those rooms, and there's the smaller and smaller groups that you're standing in front of. So you want to be able to stand up there. You want to be able to clearly and succinctly be able to explain and communicate what it is that your product or service is, or what your idea is. And then you also want to have the ability to have the confidence to walk in that room like you're supposed to be there. It's like, and that's the thing. And it's like I said, because those rooms, they get smaller and smaller, the groups get smaller and smaller, but you still got to walk in each time like, yep, I'm here for a reason. It's because you guys should have already known about what I do. And it's like, so getting to that point, I think that public speaking really does help with that ability to get out there and to show what you're worth. So it's definitely, I definitely think that it's a valuable skill.